Welcome to our new chapter. It is about eighth wonder of the world. Take out your pen and answer by writing on your notebook. I give you two options. Option number one, you invest rupees 1 in a fixed deposit for 31 days and on maturity get back rupees 1 crore. This is your input amount and this will be your output amount. Now the second option is you invest rupees 1 in a fixed deposit for 31 days. In both the cases you are investing for 31 days where your money is doubled every day for next 31 days and the sum is returned to you on maturity after 31 days. Where would you invest? Which option would you choose? For a moment, just ignore whether the schemes are genuine or not and look at the options clearly. As you do so, a great new truth shall reveal to you the eighth wonder of the world. It is the power of compounding. My point here is to simply make you aware about this wonder. Almost always, the audience goes for option 1 and doesn't even want to look at option 2. As a safe, guaranteed, huge return is already assured, they don't want to get into any further calculations or speculations. One, it is assured, and two, a crore is a big money. The combination of two is irresistible. Sometimes a few people opt for option 2 when I tell them they have made the right choice, as in option 2 they would definitely get more than a crore. They hesitantly agree and say maybe. When asked to guess how much they think the return would be, none of them goes beyond 10 crores. Now, I will show you or I will share with you some basic calculations. It is an Excel. Let me show you. On day 0, you have invested rupees 1. On day 1, it has doubled. Now see what happens. Next day, it is now rupees 4, just double of 2. On third day, it is 8 rupees. On fourth day, it is 16 rupees. Not very big money. On fifth day, 32 rupees. Sixth day, it is 64, 7, 128. Then 256. And on 9th day, 512 rupees. On 10th day, just a very not very decent amount, but it is 1024. On 11th day, it is 2048. On 12th day, it is 4096. Then 8192. Let me go fast. On day 20th, on 20th day, it has become 10,000 or 10,48,576. On day 21, 20 lakhs 97,152, and on day 22, it is 41 lakh 94,304. On day 23, very near to 1 crore. On day 24, you have already reached and crossed 1 crore, and the amount is 1 crore 67 lakh 77,260. It is a good amount. And let me show you what you will get on your 30th day. On your 30th day, you are getting 107 crore or 1 arab 7 crore 37 lakh 41,824. On day 31, you have got 214 crore 74 lakh 83,648. It is just I am showing you what is the power of compounding. On day 30, it is 107 crore, and by the time the full 31 days have lapsed and it is payday, the sum stands at a mind-boggling 214 crores. That is definitely more than a crore. Won't you agree? Why I am talking about compounding at the beginning of this course, even before explaining important financial terms? Because this eighth wonder of the world, which is power of compounding, is the absolute key to all successful investments. A concept that all informed and knowledgeable investors employ to the hilt. And that is why I am sharing this super concept right at the beginning of this course, much before explaining important financial terms, etc. Understanding of this concept is the key to understanding the rest of the course. We work at creation of wealth. We are inspired to create wealth. Creation of wealth is our life, and the understanding of this one single concept shall lead us to wealth creation and fulfillment of our goals. This concept is the biggest power behind successful investment planning, and its proper knowledge and utilization is a must for every person who is serious about his future financial health and has wealth creation as a goal. In the upcoming chapters, there are several calculations where we shall see how small amounts invested regularly can create big corpuses in the future and help achieve our goals. Recently, I saw a mutual fund report where a particular plan has generated 25% CAGR, 25% compounded annualized growth return. CAGR means compounded annual growth return. This 25% is received in the time span of 20 years, while in another had a 21% CAGR, and the final result for the first one with 25% CAGR is 80 times of your money in 20 years. In 21% CAGR and the time remains the same, it is 20 years period. The difference of 4% is so very significant that at first found returned 80 times, and the second one with 21% CAGR return only 42 times, almost double. It is just 4% difference. It is just 4% difference, but you can see the return almost double. The difference between the two is huge. This is nice example of how the power of compounding at higher rates can make enormous differences in return. Let's take another example. The father of a newborn child invests rupees 2000 per month for 36 consecutive months. This means he has invested 2000 per month for next 3 years, only 3 years. A total of 72,000 rupees in a scheme which grows at 11% a year or 11% per annum. When the newborn child becomes a 50 years old man, he will get rupees 1 crore at 11% per annum. Now see the magic of higher rates of return. If the return are just 4% higher, means the new return is 15% per annum. That is 15% per month. The corpus will become 6 crore. The difference is 6 times. The difference is 6 times. A six-fold increase by the difference of 4% only. The difference is only 4%. Today, scientists conduct experiments which are of nanosecond duration. Computers calculate billions of times in a single second. If we have a portfolio with stocks, our status is updated every 10 minutes on our mobile phone, much before that. Time has acquired a new dimension of immediacy. But in the world of investments, the power to remain invested and get the benefits of compounding is of great importance. Albert Einstein once called the formula, this is the formula of compound return, or once called the formula of compounding the greatest mathematical discovery ever made. And imagine, this formula is taught to every school child. The formula is simple. This is your future value or the amount which you are going to receive. This is your principal amount or principal invested multiplied by 1 plus R. R is your rate of interest divided by 100 whole raised to power n. N is the number of terms or number of periods. The amount has been allowed to grow. If R is the rate of return per year, then N is number of years the investment is held. The effect of both R and N are important course, but as an act as N acts as the power, its effect is huge. People generally focus on this only, that is R, the rate of return, but do not understand the importance of N. N is number of period and hence overlook its effects. These effects are huge and especially so during the later periods of investments, when the corpus is already large and compounding adds to the corpus enormously. The longer the corpus is kept in this state, that is bigger the factor N, the bigger the returns. Hence, factor N, or which is time, assumes huge importance dominating all other factors. However, high R is without sufficient emphasis on N. The returns are unsatisfactory. If both R and N are changed in the same proportion, the effect of N alone far outweighs the effect of R alone. Albert Einstein, the power of compounding, was the eighth wonder of the world, and its formula was the greatest mathematical formula that human mind had ever discovered. He wanted to say compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. Like in the case of loan. And this statement is precisely true. The richest people of the world fully understand the significance of each factor and reap its benefit. The middle class are intellectually aware of it but do not pay attention to it or that think about it and continue to pay it. The poor are not even aware of it and are reduced to poverty by its power. This factor of compounding alone is the differentiator which creates the difference between various economic classes. Now in our next chapter, we will learn about power of starting early directly through some situational examples. Thank you.